everybody, welcome back to another video. It's Wednesday, and you know that means that it is time for Wonders of the Internet Wednesday. And today we're going to be using the internet to learn more about flags. Today's challenge is called Fun with Flags because you're going to be having a ton of fun doing a few different things with flags. Flags are pretty amazing. They're pictures that have a ton of meaning behind them that countries have chosen. Those pictures show what's important to the country, but they also show some of the history of that country. So today's first step for you in our Fun with Flags challenge is going to be to take a look at a bunch of different flags and choose 3 that you want to do a See, Think, Wonder exercise on. I'm going to include this website, which is a great place to start for just having pictures of the flags of the world. So you can choose 3 flags from this website, but I would recommend that you just look at a whole bunch first before you settle on your 3. Once you've chosen your 3, you want to get a piece of paper and set it up for a See, Think, Wonder. You might get 3 pieces of paper or just divide your piece of paper into 3 different sections for the different flags. If you don't remember how to do See, Think, Wonder, you can check back on the video from a couple weeks ago that walked you through it. But just a quick reminder is that when we do See, Think, Wonder, in the See column on your paper, you're going to write down only things that you see. Maybe I see blue stripes, I see stars, I see 8 stars, those kinds of things. In the Think column, you're going to write down things that you think. I think those stars stand for the different places in the country. I think those blue stripes stand for freedom. And then in the Wonder column, you're going to write down your questions. What are you wondering about that flag? I wonder why there are 7 stripes. I wonder why the stars are on top of the moon. I wonder why there's a red dot in the middle of the flag. What are you wondering? After you've done 3 flags with See, Think, Wonder, then I want you to try to find out what's really going on in those flags. Try to find out the meaning of the flags, the history of the flags. These websites are a great place to start. They do not have the meanings of all flags, so there's a good chance that some of the flags you've chosen will not be there. But they have a lot of flags and their meanings, so check there first. If you can't find the meanings of the flags you looked at here, then you can just do an internet search for the country name, flag, and the word meaning. And that will usually land you on an explanation of how that flag came to be. At this point, you'll have done a lot of time thinking about flags, reading about flags, understanding why people made the choices on the flags, and so you'll be ready to design your own flag, because that is step 3 today. I want you to think about what colors would be good colors that stand for you and your personality. What symbols would be good symbols to stand for you and your personality. Make every choice on your flag really have some meaning. So you might choose the color purple because it is your absolute favorite, or you might choose to use purple because it's the color of royalty. You might choose to put a picture of a sun because that has some important meaning to you. Everything on your flag should really be chosen carefully and should have importance and tell about who you are. After you've sketched out and done some planning, then it's time to take your time and make a really good, full color, beautiful picture of your flag. After you've done that, I want you to share it with somebody. The first thing I want you to do is just tell them that you made this flag and it stands for you. It's your personal flag. Ask them what they think your flag means. Why do they think you put the things on your flag that you did? Once they've made some guesses, then you can go ahead and share with them why you made the choices that you did. I'm going to have you try that with my flag. So here is the flag that I made. Take a look for a minute, and knowing what you know about me, see if you can guess why I designed my flag to look like this. Do you have some guesses? All right, so let me tell you. I'm going to start with this yellow diagonal. So I put that yellow diagonal in there because I think that as humans, it's really important that we always continue to strive and to learn new things. And so this yellow diagonal is reaching up, up, because that's what I think we should do. I chose to make it yellow because yellow is a royal color, and I thought that this is sort of the best that we can do as people, is to continually make ourselves better. So that's why I have this yellow stripe in the middle. Now, it might be hard to see, but this here, the background, is a pale blue. And I chose that pale blue to stand for peace and joy. Because when I look up at the sky, those are the two feelings that I feel. I feel peaceful and I feel joyful. And those feelings I think are really important, and they're what I always hope to have in my life, is peace and joy. And then I bet you have some guesses about this tree in the middle. So the tree in the middle has multiple meanings for me. Number one, I think nature is so important and it's a really big part of who I am. So that's why I put that tree smack dab in the middle. Another thing the tree means for me is it shows how we are all connected, both in my family and in the whole wide world. All the creatures on this planet are connected. And this tree with its branches weaving through and all the different parts of the tree, it shows how we're all connected. And together we're strong. The tree is also a good symbol for me of how we have to be adaptable. We have to be able to change, but we should always stay true to ourselves. So trees, they adapt and change. When the seasons come, this kind of tree loses its leaves, then it grows new leaves. If something is rubbing on its bark, a tree will sort of make a little covering around it, it will grow around it and continue to grow. So trees are really quite adaptable. But you're not going to see a maple tree turn into a birch tree, turn into a pine tree. They are who they are, and they're true to that. And to me, that's important, to stay true to yourself, but to be able to change and roll with the times and adapt. So that is my flag. I really had fun designing it, and I hope that you have fun designing yours. So go out there, learn a whole bunch about some of the amazing flags on this earth. All the different countries have their own flag. And then once you've learned a lot and you've seen a lot, get ready to make your own. Do a beautiful job and share it with somebody special. Have fun today. Bye.